Are the Ga-Ga-Gas the answer for Tearlament? Find out.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
What the Ga-Ga-Ga is going on here? Ga-Ga-Ga's sister is going to be searching for a Ga-Ga-Ga spell in Trap. Against a turn 1 Havness, having a DD Crow or Call by the Grave is going to be ideal to deal with it if they mill any of their Tearlaments as you're setting up. We're going to be special summoning our Ga-Ga-Ga child if we control a Ga-Ga-Ga. Now we're going to be called by the Graven that Max C. I do not think so. Now, Ga-Ga-Ga Revenge is a reborn of a Ga-Ga-Ga from the graveyard. It's time to play with our sister. Not yet, though. Sprite Jet is going to be special summoning if we have level 2. Now we're going to change to level 4. This is how you make Abyss Dweller with your Ga-Ga-Gas. So you got the Ga-Ga-Ga engine, which is an Abyss Dweller engine, especially in a deck like Sprite. Otherwise, you have Sprite not making Dweller. So now let's set up with this. Let's see how well this works out. I don't think we even need to use the Ga-Ga-Ga Revenge here. The Sprite Elf make the Dweller unimpermanable. Is that a right word? And we got the Mannequin Cat. This card is nuts. We're going to detach right now. Special summon their Max C. Activate the cat. So understand this. You special summon a monster from their graveyard, or when they summon a monster, you activate the cat. You don't have to target the card that was summoned. You could target another card on the field, and that's what we're doing. We're using the Max C to trigger her effect to target the Havness. Thanks for summoning Havness. For the end of Anubis. Cards in the graveyard are negated. Spell, trap, monster negated, and they can't even activate because of Abyss Dweller. So we got double layered protection. Let's do it. And maybe we have more summoning with the cat. We also got the Smashers for banishing. Dweller can't imperm even though you have bodies on the field. Mannequin Cat could also help you play around impermanence. So he's going to be attempting a rank 4 exceed play. That's what they're always going to be doing. We're going to trigger the cat right now. Come forth and summon a jet, setting up for more turn plays on the follow-up. Do not allow them to rank 4 exceed. Never. And sometimes it's not a good idea to wait for them to exceed because they could summon an Exciton Knight. Some people are playing it. I've been playing it in some builds. Exciton Knight will wipe the field if you chain your Smashers. So let's go. Let's wipe it up. Stop that rank 4 exceed play. And the Mad Lad goes into a Goddess. So what the hell? Our field gets countered, but good thing we have double layered protection, End of Anubis and Dweller. It's crazy that even when you hard counter Tearlament, they still find a way through. So that's going to negate our whole field of monsters. We're all fully negated right now. Goodbye to the Mannequin Cat. Leaves up the Dweller and the End of Anubis. That's fine. Now, the Goddess is unaffected by everything unless you target her. You got to target her, or you got to be big enough to attack over her. And she can negate us trying to summon from the grave. So a lot of people forget that she's a lot more than just kaijuing you. The Ga-Ga-Ga Revenge could reborn from the graveyard. We're going to use the Sprite Blue, grabbing the jet. And that was all during the draw phase. And we're just going to end our turn. No further play. This is not looking good. He's going to slowly be wiping us up. Take out the blue. This is Mimo playing, by the way, not me. My replay's after this. I copy this deck after this replay. Max C. It's time for the Ga-Ga-Ga sister, grabbing another Ga-Ga-Ga Revenge. We're going to Revenge Reborn from the graveyard, and the Ishizu is going to stop that play. Unfortunately, we had a rank 4 exceed play here, or any play we wanted to make. Oh yeah, we could like do Garist here. We had things, we had plays. Special summon the Jet searching for the Sprite Starter. How do we deal with this Goddess? Well, Soul Sweeper is going to target the Goddess, banishing the Goddess until the end of the next turn. Now we're going to reborn the sister again and going to get stopped again. Double Ishizu. The Ishizu cards are so damn disruptive. It's annoying. That's why we're banning them in our weekly tournaments. Now, Shokan into the Sprite up. Well, we're banning them because of Tier 0. We got the red for the negate, Gigantic Sprite, Gigantic 3200, detach someone from the deck. We have everything, non-stop negate, spell and trap card negate, monster negate, and just like that, lethal damage. Now, I'm gonna yoink the deck and play it myself. Let's see if this is worth playing. Now, after yoinking the deck is mine. Can we make a powerful turn 1 against a Shizu tier? Can we break tier 0? Yes, we can. Now, it's very important. We cannot make our rank 4 exceed if we activate the Sprite starter. Can't make our rank 4 exceed if we make a Gigantic Sprite and activate its effect and resolve it without it being negated. Sister, now's the moment. While we are 2, summon the blue, then make the Dweller. You want the Dweller on the left, middle, or right so that you could point to it with your Sprite Elf to make it untargetable. That is a big deal. Grabbing the Smasher for further protection. We're going to Gigantic Sprite it up. Come forth and summon from the deck. Sprite red into the Sprite Elf. Elf reborn from the graveyard. Now you are untargetable. Onto the Dweller and negate a spell and trap and a monster effect. I'm going to detach the Gaga Cleric so I can reborn it with the Revenge. And we're also going to be making our Mannequin Cat. So if they summon a dark monster, we have End of Anubis plus our Abyss Dweller. This is pretty consistent if you open up any of the Gagagas. And the Gaga Revenge just has an additional effect of boosting up your exceeds. Now, knowing that we have this field, he's just going to scoop it up. But, you know, at least we saw the hand that there was nothing he could do. So do consider playing Gagagas in your deck. Let's go. Really bad meme. Thank you for this decklist idea. It's an interesting tech that no one else is playing. Deciding to play with the Gagagas and abusing the Mannequin Cat with the End of Anubis and Thunder King Rhea, which a lot of people are doing that. But the Gagaga engine to make a Abyss Dweller, that's what I'm liking. So here's going to be the full picture of the deck list of what he played. And let's read what the Mad Lad said. Clerk and Child special summon themselves for free. Sister searches Revenge, which could reborn a monster from the graveyard. And yeah, it is a 1-card elf. It's kind of like Swap Frog. You could Gaga Sister search for the Revenge. Then you can make an Almirage of the Sister, reborn the Sister with the Revenge that you searched for, and then you make your Sprite Elf, which could reborn the Sister again. Then you can make Gigantic Sprite to then summon blue. So this is 1-card Gigantic Sprite in a blue, just so you know now, and also helps you make the Abyss Dweller plays. What else is good? So you also are Sister plus any Gagagas or rank 4 exceed. Nothing except Sister is a once per turn either, so it's not too shabby. Downsides would be that you don't really have a good Gagaga target to summon via the Gigantic. Yeah, Gigantic summoning a Gagaga from the deck, that's not going to work. The Sister only works on normal summon, so you do have to pretty much hard draw the Gagagas to make use of this engine. And you do run the risk of opening up Revenge with no Gagagas, which would just really suck. But this is a spicy idea. He got a 10 win streak in Diamond 1, by the way. That is crazy. And we did check out his replay. Thank you for the deck list. Lots of anti-Tearlament hate. So don't give up on fighting Tearlaments. You can get spicy. Clap up the Tearlaments. I believe in you. Let's go.